In the last video, we saw some basic data conversion, right? We converted data from string to int, we converted it from string to float. We also converted float into string, right? And during that time, we were seeing how to add two numbers. So we used the plus symbol to do addition, right? So what did we do? We used the plus symbol for doing addition. So this is known as a mathematical operator, right? This is a mathematical operator. So what does a mathematical operator do? A mathematical operator acts between generally two values and it performs some kind of a mathematical function, right? For example, see, if we have plus, we do addition. If we have minus, we do subtraction, and similarly multiplication, division, right? So what are the different mathematical operators that are present in Python? So first one is what? First one is plus, which performs addition. Then is minus, which is what? Minus will do what? Minus will do subtraction, right? So minus is used for subtraction. So what do we use for multiplication? For multiplication, we use the asterisk sign, right? There is no X sign. We do not use X. We use the asterisk sign, which is for multiplication. This is multiplication. Similarly, for division, we do not have our traditional division sign. For division, we use this slash sign, right? This is division. Now, these four are known to you. Addition to these four, there are three other mathematical operators. These are what? The first additional mathematical operator is this one, which looks like the percentage symbol, but this is known as what? This is known as modulus. And what does it do? It gives us the remainder. See, when I say remainder, what does it mean? It means, okay, I won't put this slash over here, or we write or. What does remainder mean? For example, see, if I write 13 modulus 4. So when I divide 13 by 4, what is the remainder? Remainder is 1. No? So 13 modulus 4 will give you 1. Right? Similarly, for example, let us say 72 modulus 5. When I divide 72 by 5, what is the remainder that I get? The remainder that I get is 2. And otherwise, we can write 40 modulus 2 is going to be what? 40 modulus 2 is going to be 0 because the remainder is going to be 0. So this is how the modulus or remainder operator works. Similarly, there is another operator which is known as floor division, or which is also known as quotient. This is known as what? This is known as floor division or quotient, right? What does this do? Just as we get remainder, in this case we get quotient. For example, let us say 13 quotient 4 will give you what? When you divide 13 by 4, what is the quotient that you get? You get 3. 4 3s are 12. Similarly, 72 floor division 5 is going to give you what? 72 divided by 5. What is the quotient that you are going to get? 14. Similarly, 40 floor division 2 is going to give you what? Is going to give you 20, right? So this is how floor division or quotient works. And then the third one which we have is known as power. Okay, power or raised to, right? So this is what? This is raised to, or it is power, right? For example, if you want to write, see, we want to write 2 raised to 3, right? We write 2 raised to 3 or 2 raised to 10. So how can we write? We have to write 2, then 2 times multiplication sign, and then 3. Remember, there should be no spaces between these two signs, these two multiplication symbols, huh? Right? You can put space over here, you can put space over here, but these two asterisks should be connected. Similarly, these two division signs should be connected. I can put space over here, I can put space over here, but these two should be connected to each other, right? That is how raised to works. So 2 raised to 3 will be what? 2 raised to 3 will be 8. Similarly, let us say we can write 3 raised to 4. So 3 raised to 4 will be what? 3 raised to 2 is 9, 9 raised to 2 is 81, right? So this is how we will get. So we can write a simple code for this. What we can do, we can ask the user for 2 numbers and then we can perform all these 7 operations on those 2 numbers, right? So I will just select all this. I will delete this. You can take a screenshot if you want. You can, these are the 7 operators. These are known as mathematical operators, right? So I'll just select all this I'll delete it for now, and then we will write a code. So code to explain mathematical, okay, just a spelling mistake over here, mathematical operators, right? So we can take in two numbers, so it will be number 1 is equal to, I will convert it into an integer, right? So int input, enter a number, right? So I am not only inputting a number, I'm also converting it into int. Okay, rather than writing enter a number, I will write enter number 1. Similarly, I will just copy this, I'll paste this, I will write over here number 2 is equal to enter number 2, right? Now what I am going to do, we have to perform all the different operations on these numbers. For example, add will be what? Add will be number 1 plus number 2. Then I can print over here, print addition is equal to, then I cannot write directly add over here. Why? Because here there is string and this is what? This is int. So I have to convert this int into string. So I will write over here string add and close this, right? Then I can write subtract. Subtract is equal to number 1 minus number 2. Then I can print subtract is equal to plus str sub, right? Similarly for multiplication, mul is equal to number 1 into number 2, right? Then I can print multiplication is equal to plus str mul, right? Similarly I can do division. Division is equal to number 1 divided by number 2. See, there is no compulsion to put space over here. You can write it like this also for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, all. But I just like to put spaces to make it more readable. Okay, that is just a personal choice, not at all compulsory. So I can write division is equal to plus str div. Why am I converting everything into str? Because we are doing concatenation. On one side we have string and on the other side we cannot have just float. Either both should be string or both should be numeric, right? So we have done till division. What all is left? First of all, remainder. So remainder is equal to number 1 remainder number 2, right? And we can print this. We can type remainder is equal to plus strrem. Similarly, after remainder we can have quotient. So quotient is equal to number 1, 2 division signs. These division signs should be connected to each other, no spaces between the two division signs. Number 2, print quotient is equal to plus str quotient. And the last one which we have is power. Power is equal to number 1 raised to number 2. So we can have print power is equal to plus str power, right? So with this I can now run the code, right? If you want to save, you can save. Just go to this folder option, select save as, go to any folder that you like. For example, I can say I can go to downloads and I can then select folder, then I can give it a name. For example, what is the name that I can, okay, I can type over here, let us say math, okay, not math, math operation .py. Don't forget to add .py, okay? .py is compulsory, it is for Python. And then I can hit save, right? So it is now saved. Now I can run this. See, enter number 1. I will start with easy numbers. So I will enter 12 and I will enter 3, okay? So 12 plus 3 is 15, 12 minus 3 is 9, 12 into 3 is 36, 12 divided by 3 is 4. So I get division as 4. Remainder is 0, quotient is 4, and 12 raised to 3 is 1728. You can verify it. 144 into 12 must be 1728. Even I am not sure. Okay, again if I run this, and now if I put something like 16 and I put 3. Okay, so 16 plus 3 19, 16 divided by 16 minus 3 3, 16 multiplied by 3 is 48. See, now 16 divided by 3 I am getting 5.333333, a lot of 3's. We will talk about that in a minute. Remainder is 1, quotient is 5, and power is 4096. Now see, in division, what is the problem? I am getting a large number of 3's, right? I don't want so many 3's. I want less number of 3's. Let us say I want till only 3 decimal points. So if you want till only 3 decimal points, what are you doing? You are doing rounding off, right? So there is a special function in Python known as round function, which will do what? It will round off the number. So what I have to do in this division, before rather than writing division over here like this, what I will do after this code, again I will write division is equal to round. I will put division comma 3. So what it is going to do, it is going to round off this variable till 3 decimal points, okay, and store it again in the same variable. Because you can create another variable over here. If you like, you can do div2 over here. Okay, if you like, you can put over here div2, but that is not at all important, right? Why should you create two different variables? Then you can write div2 over here also. Okay, but there is no such need to do this, right? We can write just div also. Okay, so I'll write div over here, I'll write div over here, and now I will run this code. So now if I enter what I had entered, 16 and 3, right? So see, now it is only 5.333. It is only 3 decimal points because I use the round function. So see, what all have we seen right now? We have seen the different mathematical operators, and we have seen the round function. The round function takes two parameters. The first parameter is the number that we want to do round off of, and the second is the number of decimal points that we want after the number of numbers that we want after the decimal point. So hopefully this is clear to you. All of you, please try this out, because this will be there for the exam. Okay, some of you might get this question in your exam also. So hopefully please try this out on your own. So thank you.